Being an athlete, when you go for treatment, it's innate into us that we always think we need to feel pain, or we need to feel pain on the bench, or we need to be hurt for the injury to get better. But not necessarily. When I've got acupuncture, it's a very gentle treatment, and it's definitely helped my injuries, and it's helped my mood in general. And I've used acupuncture before races, and it helps me, just refocus and keep focused and to relax. And I find at the end of a really heavy training block that it just gives me time to myself, and it gives me clarity on things. Dry needling can be used directly for, say, for argument's sake, if I had a problem with my hip and my piriformis was gone into spasm, you would treat a trigger point a lot more aggressively, and it might bring the muscle out of spasm, and it can leave you really tired afterwards, and it's traumatic on the body. Whereas acupuncture, you're treating, like when I get acupuncture, you could be treating many different ailments, whether I'm stressed or maybe I have tension in some area, and it's more of a gentle treatment, and afterwards my energy is better. Initially, when I got acupuncture first, I suppose beforehand I'd have a phobia with needles, and I never liked going, being an athlete, I'd have to go and get blood tests on a regular basis, and I just didn't like needles. So the concept of having needles stuck into my body definitely wasn't appealing to me. But to be honest, you don't even feel them, and it's not a bit painful, and that was nice as well. So they definitely, it doesn't. It's a very gentle treatment and safe, and it doesn't hurt at all. For me, acupuncture, I've built up a relationship with my therapist over the years. So with all athletes, I could go in and I could have a little problem with say my hamstring, and I could go in and I could have a rant about something that's going on in my life, and I'd be very comfortable with my therapist now, and she'd end up treating me for a lot of different ailments, on a continuous basis. So it wouldn't be that I would be going in just getting my hamstring treated. I could go in with my sinuses blocked, or I could be going in, after doing a really hard session where, I could have a lot of toxins in my body after being on the track, and she could, basically not her disposal. I'd be lying there, and I trust her, and I switch off for the hour, and I just relax, and I feel better coming out of there, and, it works for me, and that's about it, really. I've been very lucky to have the support of the Acupuncture Council of Ireland in the build-up to the London Olympic Games, and it's definitely helped me both physically and mentally in preparing for my competitions. I would definitely recommend for other athletes to give acupuncture a go, because I personally feel that it definitely helps mental and physical performance. People go on about my age now, saying, I'm 35 this year, but I suppose my last 3 years they've been the best years of my career, and I just think when I've got older, I'm able to prioritise things more, and I know what's important, as opposed to when I was younger, you go gung-ho into everything, and you can waste energy in things that aren't important. And now, I think the main thing for me at 35, whether I'm 35 or 40 or 50 or 60, it doesn't matter. Once I'm motivated to do something, and I have a plan behind it, and then I'll put a system in place and how to achieve them goals, and that's acupuncture can help me there as well. Just keeping me relaxed and keeping me focused, and not trying to take on 10 or 12 different projects. I concentrate on what I have to do, and I put things in place to help me achieve them goals. And I'm actually more motivated now than when I can remember 11 years ago I got an injury, and I might as well have been 60 or 70 because I just did a horrendous year. I had no focus, I had no motivation, and I came through that, and I'm going better than ever now at this age. So age is only a number. Again, it's different at whatever phase of the year. Like at the moment, I'm in a really heavy block of training, so I'd require a lot more treatment because there's a lot of stress put on my body, both physically and mentally. So going to get treatment, whether it's just to relieve the pressure of everything. You can have some really, really hard training sessions and just having other stuff going on, and if you're not mentally right, it's a lot harder to recover. And also, if you're always keeping on top of little injuries, whether it's a problem with my shin or a problem in my hip, and just in general, it's general maintenance, for me. Mm. Every day is different again, all different times of the year, but at the moment, I would start training, say at 9 o'clock, I could be in the gym, I could be doing mobility and stretching, and then I could go out on the road, and my easiest session would be 12 kilometres, whereas my longest session would be 40k. And some of the other tough sessions I could have could be like 8 by 3k, 1k reps, but I could be doing up to 120 miles a week. Yeah, I initially got treated with acupuncture for a hip injury. And when you're injured, when you're an athlete and you're injured, it's the end of your world. So it brings a lot of other problems. You're stressed, you're really anxious. Your world is just going to end because there's so much implications. For me, if I got injured now with the World Championships 9 weeks away, it would be catastrophic. So when I can remember getting acupuncture first, and it was like, my therapist started treating me then. She was using acupuncture points on my feet, on my sinus, for just a load of different points, and I felt like a pincushion, and I'm like, just work on my hip, just fix my hip. I have miles to do. I need to be in the gym. I don't need to be lying down here doing nothing with a load of needles stuck into me. But it was great. I'm very practical, and it actually helped my injury and it helped my mood, and I came away from there feeling a lot better. And I didn't want to admit it at the time because what's going on here? And then obviously since I've used it, I use acupuncture in, maybe between races or before races, and it helps me relax, and I think it helps my body recover, and just holistically I feel better after a treatment. One thing I would recommend when you're seeking acupuncture is that you seek out a qualified practitioner with the Acupuncture Council of Ireland, and these can easily be found on their website.